what if the single biggest paycheck drain in your life isn't your mortgage or your rent? What if it's the 6,000-pound machine sitting in your driveway? We're not talking about some exotic sports car. We're talking about the average American truck or SUV right now. Nearly 20% of new car buyers have a monthly payment that is crushing them, a payment over $1,000. This isn't just debt, it's a financial time bomb. And if you feel like you're working harder just to keep up with something that loses value every time you drive it, you are not alone. You're caught in the car payment trap. It's called being car poor, and it's the quiet anxiety that hits you when the payment clears. The average new car payment has climbed to a stunning $749 per month. Think about that. That number is higher than many people's rent. It's higher than most student loan payments. You feel it every time that payment hits. And yet, millions of us sign on the line every month. Why? Because the system is designed to sell you on the monthly number, not the lifetime cost. The car industry has mastered one trick, making the irrational feel inevitable. They make you feel like you need that specific vehicle. They sell you status, they sell you safety, they sell you you. You are buying an identity, not transportation. You don't buy transportation, you buy pressure. How do they pull this off? By stretching the loan. The days of the 48-month car loan are gone. The new average is nearly 69 months, almost 6 full years. They show you the lower monthly payment, and the relief washes over you. But what you're really doing is trading your future self's money for a temporary feeling of status. You are paying thousands of dollars in extra interest just to drop that monthly number. You are essentially taking out an extra car loan just to afford the first one. But the real killer is what happens next, negative equity. Because cars depreciate fast, you reach a point off in a few years in where you owe more on the loan than the car is worth. You are trapped. You can't sell it without writing a huge check, so when you get tired of the car or need something new, the dealer makes the problem disappear by rolling that negative balance, that old debt, into a new loan. You're now paying interest on a car you traded in years ago. It's a debt carousel that never stops. If this is waking you up, hit like so this reaches more people drowning in car debt. Here is the most painful truth. It's not about the money you are spending, it's about the money you are not making. This is the opportunity cost. Let's run the numbers. If you take that average high-end car payment, let's say $894 a month, and instead invested it into a simple index fund earning a historical 8% return, after just those first 6 years, you would have almost $79,000 in your investment account. Not a depreciating vehicle, but real, compounding wealth. And if you let that money grow until age 65, that car payment, the one you signed off on for 6 years, could cost you a future total of almost $800,000. That's the real price of the payment trap. It steals your retirement. This high payment changes your life. It restricts your career choices. You can't take that fulfilling but lower-paying job because you need the income to feed the truck. It creates constant stress and anxiety, every unexpected repair, every tire replacement, every single bill becomes a financial crisis because all your cash flow is tied up in the payment. You're forced to choose between building your emergency fund and keeping your fancy transportation. This feeling, the anxiety, the lost freedom, is the invisible cost of being car poor. You deserve better than spending your whole paycheck on a depreciating machine. If you're finding this helpful, subscribe to Finance Flash. We dive into the money moves that actually help you reclaim your future. Beyond the principal and interest, the total cost of ownership is what truly bankrupts you. Financial experts recommend that your entire transportation budget, including the payment, gas, maintenance, and insurance, should not exceed 20% of your monthly take-home pay. Yet for many, the car payment alone is pushing 25% to 30%. Insuring a brand new $60,000 vehicle is dramatically more expensive. Filling a huge SUV with gas can easily wipe out your grocery budget. These are the silent, constant drains that chip away at your financial stability month after month, year after year. The good news is you can break this cycle. You can make your vehicle serve you, not the other way around. Let's talk solutions. First, you need a financial North Star. Figure out your long-term goals, a paid-off house, A specific retirement number or quitting your job? Once you know your North Star, you can clearly see how a giant car payment steers you off course. Do not walk onto a lot without this vision. Next, the golden rule. The 10% rule. Aim to spend no more than 10% of your gross annual income on the total purchase price of the vehicle. If you make $70,000 a year, your total car price should be around $7,000. Yes, that means buying reliable used cars, not new ones. This is the surest way to build wealth. The third step, optimize for term, not payment. Your ultimate goal is to have no payment. Until then, keep the loan term short, 48 months maximum, preferably 36 months. Never, ever take an 84-month loan. You need to buy a car you can pay off in 3 years. Then you drive that car payment-free for the next 7 years? That is how you win. Finally, build a true cash cushion. Don't just have an emergency fund, have a car maintenance fund. These machines break. Set aside cash specifically for tires, brakes, and inevitable repairs. This way, an unexpected $1,000 bill doesn't send you spiraling back into high-interest debt. The feeling of driving a brand new car is fleeting. The feeling of financial freedom lasts forever. Your vehicle is a tool to get you from point A to point B, not a pedestal for your ego. When you see that gleaming, expensive truck on the road, remember the debt, the anxiety, and the hundreds of thousands of dollars in future wealth that person traded for that temporary shine. Choose differently. Choose your freedom. Your car should serve your life, not trap it. That is worth more than any horsepower rating.